Hi guys, editing TJ here. So, I, whoa, this video is long and rambly, and there's a background noise throughout the entire thing because I forgot to turn my fan off. But I did pour out a lot of my heart into this video, and I don't want to not post it. So, anyway, that's just my caveat to say, watch at your own risk. It is a lot of me rambling, but I'm telling a story that is raw and is true. So, if you make it to the end of this video, thank you so much, and please just make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. So, anyway, into the video. Hi, wow, hold on. I am so nervous. It's been a long time since I've been in front of a camera. Okay. Hey guys, it's me and Finley. I am sorry that I've been kind of MIA. I started a new job, and I thought I would be able to balance both, but like it's actually been really hard. And so I am working on figuring that out, because I'm not willing to give up either. So I'm trying to balance both Instagram and YouTube and work, plus like my home life and trying to make friends and dating and things like that. And so it's kind of difficult, but I'm trying to work on it so that way I can get better, and that way I can continue to give you guys content, and continue to try and grow this channel, because this is something that's actually really important to me. I created this whole channel because I want to spread awareness, and I want to put more information out there about service dogs and about mental health, and to kind of break the stigma around both of those things. Sorry, I had to change the camera, and this is going to be really obnoxious because I'm going to have to do this video while driving. So I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try and fix the angle a little bit. It's fine, right? I wanted to talk a little bit about why I got Finley. And I've been really scared to do this video because I'm scared that I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, because a lot of people in my normal everyday life think that I'm faking and think that I just want a dog with me. And while I do love having Finley with me, that is not why I got him. And I was really nervous to get him. Anyway. And I was really nervous to get him because I thought that maybe, well, I knew that I would be judged for having him because looking at me, you cannot tell that there is anything wrong with me. And I'm not saying that if you have mental health issues, something's wrong with you, but I mean, you can't tell that I have a disability. And I hate even calling it that, but that's what it is legally. And about a year and a half ago, I started getting some pretty significant symptoms of mental health. I never wanted to get out of bed. I was breaking down all the time. I couldn't sleep. I had all of these, I would break down self-destructive behaviors, and I was really in a bad place, and it just kept getting worse. And so I had to go home and live with my parents, and that sucked. Honestly, I hated it. I had to do that, but I did. And I got doctors and therapists and tons of people to try and help me out, but it just kept getting worse. And I was to the point that I was having panic attacks multiple times a day. I would pass out frequently due to said panic attacks, but also just like randomly sometimes, and I would get sick and I would throw up, and I would have all of these like weird physical symptoms, and I would find out, and I would go to doctors and they would check everything. They'd do blood tests, they'd do all of this different work, and they couldn't find anything wrong with me physically. And so they were like, well, it just has to be something wrong with you mentally. And during this time, I started thinking and studying a lot more about PTSD, because one of my therapists had brought it up, but then I had to switch because I had to go home to my parents, and the therapist that I had then, when I brought it up, he laughed at me. And so I went to another therapist, and when I brought it up to her, she was like, that actually sounds like exactly what you're going through. And the more that I studied about it, and the more that I learned about PTSD and about trauma response, the more that I recognized that that was exactly what was going on with me. And I didn't know how to fix it. We tried all sorts of different therapists, all sorts of different types of therapy. I got on so many different medications, and everything wasn't working. I just kept getting worse and worse, and I just couldn't continue living the way that I was. And so then my therapist brought up getting a dog. And she had never she had never prescribed someone a service animal before. But she brought up getting a dog and then training that dog, and on both of us researching it, we realized that that's exactly what a psychiatric service dog is and what it's for. And so she prescribed me that, and I took that prescription to my doctor, my everyday doctor, and he agreed 100%. And he said that that was definitely worth a try, and that dog and that service dogs are amazing and can really help people. And so I started looking into it, and my sister needed to get rid of Finley for reasons. And I did the pre-testing on Finley, and he passed all of those testing. And so my sister actually gave me Finley, which was a huge blessing. And I started training him, and I was really blessed because of where I was at in life, that I had the opportunity to focus on training Finley, and that I wasn't working anyway. I wasn't cleared to work at the time. And so I was just volunteering, and where I volunteered, they allowed dogs. And so I was able to bring Finley and expose him to all of these different things at first, and get him to attach himself to me and recognize that his job is to focus on me at the very beginning. And I was so blessed to have that opportunity. obviously, and he's still in training. But what's cool is that ever since I trained him to pay attention to the warning signs of passing out, I haven't passed out since. He has been able to help me, and like an emotional support animal, which he's not, but like an emotional support animal, just his very presence helps me. And then on top of that, he is trained and in training to help have certain responses to panic attacks, to depressive episodes, to to flashbacks, to things like that. And while I get really discouraged with his training sometimes, and I get really discouraged with having him sometimes, he helps me so much. And I am beyond grateful for him, for my opportunity to have him. And I know that some people are going to think that I'm just making it up. And some people are going to think that it was unnecessary. But I genuinely believe that I needed Finley in my life. And that everything aligned perfectly so that way I could have him. This was kind of an unnecessary video, but I did want to explain and put it out there, not only for you guys, because none of you have asked. You guys are awesome and have been so supportive. We are all human, and we are all fighting for the same team. And I just want to spread awareness that that is the case. And that people have untold stories and hidden moments every day. And you can't judge anyone, and you just need to be kind. Anyway, I'm getting off my soapbox now. I hope that all of you have a great day. Please be kind to one another and be kind to yourselves. Bye! Also, all of my pillows